Okay.
Wait,
Testing.
what? Sorry.
Okay. Well, great. Welcome back to more Hogwarts Legacy. I am here with Aiden. He's in the background. Yeah.
Yay!
Jesus Christ. This is going to be a cool stream. I'm just going to say it now. Aiden is here in the back reviewing stuff about this game because he just bought it. Great. Yay. Amazing. Get to hear about. I can't do this. I can't. I'm done this game. This game's so bad.
The accuracy on this is pretty on point.
I don't. How do I use the spell? How do I unlock spells? How do I?
I will be asking you for a lot.
How do I brew
Yeah.
potions? How do I get the stuff for the potions? How do I become stronger? Because I don't know how the gear stuff works. Am I wrong?
My voice is very weird on this. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, tough. No, let's just go. You can start seeing some missions ahead.
Mission! Let's do some missions!
Yeah, this creep just watched me sleep.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh,
Okay,
I
what's
was
this
hoping to
like?
see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service.
Oh my god.
First, please allow me
Gladwin
to
Moon.
apologize if I seemed a bit,
Hello again, Mr.
unsteady
Moon.
when we last met.
This is basically
Rather
Mr. Filch with the cat.
encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even
Bro
more
turned
eventful
Asian.
than
Wow.
mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand,
I
the
don't
village
like
was
it. You're
lucky
telling
you
me
were
things
there.
like 3 seconds
In
before I
fact,
hear it.
My recent visit to Hogsmeade
Yep.
is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I
Sometimes
could
you
use
can
your
call it
help with
eventful.
something.
Where's the
Do you
subtitles?
see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Liam, where's the subtitles?
I don't put subtitles on for the thumbnails. Because the subtitles get in the way.
We are fortunate to have us. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
This is a horrible mission for you to start off.
Seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which incidentally can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Right now, because this
You
sounds
see,
very, very
that
boring.
day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face
No,
with a
I'll still
boggart,
play it, I reckon.
or shapeshifter,
Like I said,
which takes
this
the
is
form of whatever scares you most.
not the best mission for you to
This
see.
one's
Revelio.
of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
They get a lot better.
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future.
Like,
It gets better.
Wholly unnerving.
the other missions before this are like 20 times
Like
more
the start
eventful.
that I saw
Those
of you
statues
do
are
with
demiguises.
like the
The
72 hours
moons,
early
I
access.
assume, are an
That was
uninspired play
sick.
on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest
But-
fear and use it against me.
This
I
is
have
getting
my
very
suspicion
boring,
as
so
to the
I'm going to
scoundrel
start
or
Spider-Man Miles
scoundrels
Morales.
responsible.
Oh god, he's
It
gonna
is
do.
my hope that they will slip up
Let me
and
guess, you're doing
reveal
content on that?
themselves as the statues disappear.
I was going to,
That
but
is why
I don't
hope
care
you'll
if
let's
help
you-
restart
remove
the game
the
and then.
statues.
Why me?
I don't care if you
A couple of reasons,
say anything in the
frankly.
background about it. I
First,
don't
your
care at all.
daring do against those
Okay.
trolls in Hogsmeade has
Hi,
gained you
guys.
a
Oh,
reputation
I won't.
for fearlessness.
I'll just do a new game for when I
Second,
don't want to do it.
as macabre and hideous as a
Game
demiguise
help is available for this game.
most
Look
would
for
find
hints and
my
tips
fear
in your.
of them
You-
abhorrent.
You're
I
gonna
was
need it.
reading that
Now,
PlayStation.
I've seen how they affect me.
Definitely gonna need
Why?
that.
I've played this
Young
before.
friend,
That's
I simply
crazy.
can't bring myself to go near them.
I'll play it at your phone's
In
place.
fact, I know of two statues right here in
Marvel.
the Tower.
Yes,
Perhaps
guys,
you
I'm
could
playing
start
Marvel
simply by
Lego
removing them,
Avengers.
so I can go about my evening duties.
Oh no, that gave me PTSD.
I'd be glad to
Would
help
you
you,
like to
Mr.
watch a
Moon.
recap of
Oh,
the
I
events
knew I
leading
could
up to
count
this
on
moment?
you.
Yes. Do you want to
First,
enable
you know how to
subtitles?
cast a
Yes.
disillusionment charm, correct?
Bro's just
You'll
gonna
want to do that
skip
before wandering the tower.
Spider-Man 1.
I
That's
lived in the
crazy.
greatest place
Next,
ever.
you'll notice
Brooklyn
that the
represent.
door is locked.
Had two cool
However,
parents
will you get
and loved
in?
all things science and superheroes.
Alohomora. That's how.
But what about
Everything
curfew?
changed though. My dad was
Curfew?
killed in the City
Ah,
Hall
tosh.
bombing.
I sense you're a bit like me
Sorry.
when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone
was
loved me
Spider-Man.
for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Wait, you're doing Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, you should have done first Spider-Man first.
Oh well.
Either way.
I'm playing The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now those are some fun games on the PS3.
Alohomora.
I can't wait to see what the future holds. Start. Select difficulty. We'll go friendly. Yeah, we'll go friendly.
Well done.
Wait.
Graphics,
Remember,
fidelity.
disillusionment charm.
Bro's weak.
Subtitles,
This is a restricted castle after all.
accessibility. Yep, and then we go
Alohomora.
start. Oh, yo! I feel the train tracks. Damn. Now, would you say this is a very good game for the DualSense?
Yes, 100%. Any PlayStation game is
I'm
gonna be
stuck
good.
at Campaign HQ. Can you pick up groceries for dinner? I'll text a list. Sure thing, Ma. Thank you. Thunder. Oh, I was expecting it to be Sunflower, but apparently not. Rio Morales.
It's Morales.
What, Rio Morales?
Mm. Where the fuck am I going? Lure Unexecutive. Lure them where? I have no idea what I'm doing, chat. Level 1.
Hello,
I'm gonna do this door. Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, he's still here to fight Rhino.
Hmm.
I remember this part.
Miles Morales is actually really good. Compared to like no, all of the Spider-Man games are good.
How are your students getting along this year? Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Nah.
Yes,
I remember when you used to have
it's still
like
early. Perhaps
both
they'll improve.
R1 and L2,
You say
or
that
both
every year, Matilda.
L2 and R2 as the swinging.
Aww, can't handle the swinging mechanics, can you? It's okay.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
The prefect's bathroom.
Now, can he repel? And which one can I change the characters from normal Spider-Man to this one?
Spider-Man 2.
Oh. And you've played those two?
Uh-huh. I played all of them.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so
Which one's the
competent
best?
if the Ministry would allow them to have...
Or which story do you like the best?
Miles Morales was really, really good. Spider-Man 2. They're really close together, I'm gonna be honest. The main one I didn't
How do
really...
I jump normally?
I think it's X, I think. Yeah, honestly, I think they're all just as good.
My venomous tentacular. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them.
Do you like
You
the
live in
ending
this
of
scenario.
them all?
Oh.
Suppose I should begin my
He
run
can't
then.
run up walls. What?
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly.
Go back up.
No way I did not just get caught. I basically touched the enemy.
Oh, gotta go up there.
There's a Rebellio thing out here. Get that and take that. Hi, bud. You don't see me. It's gotta go down again. I'm going up this many stairs.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
In other words, no, I will not.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to want some help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
That's nice. I think I'm very good. Now, what do I have to do now? Quests. Base class. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll go there. How do I get there again? It's out here. I like.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh my god, that thing is adorable.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye on
Oh my
his
god, his
tongue.
name's Gerald. Oh my god. Hi,
You
bud.
can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh,
A
and
brush.
think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in
Hold to assign.
experience. That's lovely.
Oh my fucking
I'm sure
god.
he feels much better.
Oh,
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
I get to feed it now?
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Hey!
Stupid thing.
No!
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskeins.
Oh my god.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end.
Fuck off,
Please
I'm not
close
done.
the pens and
Nope.
see yourselves
I'm
out.
not done.
Now, where is our new student?
Nope, I'm not done. I'm feeding
There
these things.
you are. I would like a moment, please.
No, fuck off. I'm brushing and feeding these. Whoa. Sick. Hold on. What the fuck? Sick. It's in this one. Ah, those things.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Fucking
It was
amazing.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank
didn't
you
realize
again
Miles was
for
Spanish.
saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to.
Jesus.
You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I
More.
certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my
You
gran and I
didn't
say.
know Miles
It means
Morales
that
was
something
Okay.
or someone is a welcome surprise.
More.
At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually,
Am I supposed to
in light
assume
of
he's
that,
Spanish?
there's someone I'd like you to meet.
It's not that
in the
hard to
forest.
see.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Yeah, Poppy definitely has a crush on your fucking character.
Quite
Holy
the revel
shit.
we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're
Whoa.
nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Buckbeak!
Please
Holy
don't
shit, it's
cry.
Buckbeak!
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow. Oh my fucking god, sick.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you. I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Now that was cool. Right, now quests. Learn the pulsar from perfect. Okay. Attend potions class during a day. So how's Spider-Man?
Oh, sick. The Venom Strike is so cool. I love the Venom Punch.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignment.
Oh, come on,
Professor.
Miles. You can do it.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Let's go. New spell.
You've got it now.
Ow.
If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best to discuss with your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go.
The pulsar.
Books here.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Oh yeah.
How much health does he have?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Depulso!
We better give ourselves these spells back. Alright, now we can do the, where'd it go? The Helm of... Speak to Serona at the 3 room 6, okay.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Alright. Literally just something there. Okay, cool. Works for me.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
No.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope
What's
our
your favorite
alliance
Miles
proves
Morales suit?
fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Huh?
I will
What's your
remain
favorite
here,
suit?
eagerly awaiting your
I
return.
don't remember
Please,
many of them.
be careful.
There was
Bird doesn't even remember the iconic black and red one.
no, there's one that's I think it's in Spider-Man 2 though. It's like a white version of it, but it's like a hooded. It's hard to explain without actually seeing it. The fuck am I?
It's sealed.
Ooh, money.
Moths. Curious.
How do I? That one. No?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn to fin.
What do I do?
Severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
I'm solve puzzle.
Lumos.
I'm actually. Oh, okay. No, I just. Okay. God damn.
Lumos.
A luxurious cloak. Alright.
This can't be the
Hollow
witch's
training
tomb.
camp.
Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
There's a door here. Wait, I need 3 of them? Oh shit. Okay, there's one there.
Lumos.
I'm missing one. Oh, right there. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Don't comment on that.
Lumos.
Oh fuck! Stupid butterfly follow. Search the tomb for the helmet.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos.
Oh, that's great news. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Aiden. Shit! You're in the game.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. These very are horrible.
Get out.
Confringo.
Chaton. What do I do?
Lumos.
Let's keep going, I guess. You, I need you. This thing. Okay.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Is it? Oh.
Revelio.
Maybe. Maybe. That one. No, 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 no. Climb up. Oh, okay. Lumos.
Lumos.
Put that on there.
Lumos.
And we can take that off. Put that there. And
Lumos.
This one. Easy shit.
Lumos.
Fuck that. I'm good.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other
Okay.
way.
I mean, that sounds like the way to go.
Oh!
Just jump into a random cave. Sounds about right. The fuck is it? Huh? Ah.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo.
How many are there?
Potato. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Depulso.
Wait, that's not doing damage.
Confringo.
Okay.
This is fun, but it's very time consuming.
Lumos.
The swinging I'm in.
Damn, he's already whinging. He's already whinging. Go, 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 go. No! What? Lift me up. Wait, why can't I... Okay, fine, shit. Can I climb this side? I can. Okay.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Wait, what? What's this? Oh. Did I do it? No. Huh? Why the fuck can't I just... Can't just jump up that, but I can jump up this side. No, I can't jump up that side. Never mind, now I can. This is hurting my brain. And I don't like that. Right. Oh!
Lumos.
Okay. I got it. So how do I get that one up?
Lumos.
Because that's... That's just gonna... stop me from getting up. So...
Lumos.
Yeah, and you ain't handling this game. What's this? I don't know, what does that do?
Lumos.
No! Don't take that one. Oh wait, this one... Huh? Bruh! What happens if I do for...
Lumos.
My brain hurts. I don't get this.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
Unless... No, because...
Lumos.
Because that's just gonna... Wait, what's that? Oh, for fuck me. Wait, but then how do I... Okay. I have a feeling it's got to do with this, but I can't. Oh, no, okay. Let's stay up there then. Oh, okay. No! There we go. If I do that again, get that up. Yes! I'm not dumb after all.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet, a dead Ashwinder. Will compare to show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
That's okay. I was expecting of a challenge of opening that, which sure. Whatever we say.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego! Confringo! Leviosa! Caponzo! Stupid one! Stupid one! Expulso! Confringo! Protego! Leviosa! Expulso! Thought you could hide from the expulso! Now to finish the job. Confringo! Depulso! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Give it back!
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
You're going
Turret ready.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately.
How the hell do I get
It
the
may
apology?
distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Alright. Now's what does I have to do. I mean, Hogwarts, you don't realize it, but it's so
I wonder if you
fucking
might
big.
stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Do I have to?
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Right, who first? Goddamn, that's a lot of quests. Improve your magical abilities to access the next trial in the Shutter of the Estate. I promise to mention I've made a Menfield craft. Yes, okay. Let's do that. Why not? Probably the furthest one. Holy shit, that looks far. Alright, Jesus. That's a long journey. Why did it tell me to go that way? I can just cut through this. Right, this game's like GTA. The navigation system is stupid. Why don't I just go through this? It's making me... It's telling me they go like a long way when I can just cut through. Okay. There's probably some... Okay. That's a long journey. Shit. Be sure to get the fast travel things over here. See, I need to pop these. Is there any others up here? Oh. Got it.
Who lived here, I wonder?
No, it's just a no-fly zone, is it? Finally. That's a cool little town. Wait.
You made it.
Mate, I was sleeping on your feet.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I've heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
What a cunt. Brother trying to help his sister and he just like, the father's like
I'm
fuck
sorry you
off.
had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian.
What?
If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does
Yeah,
what
what
he
about
should
it?
do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea
Where?
the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
How much?
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
What's wrong with her?
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated.
What?
By what happened to me, and by
Ain't
Sebastian
no way
for
Miles
thinking he
Morales
can
is
fix
picking
it.
up 6
They
for us.
both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle's right.
Mate,
This
what
curse cannot
are
be
you
undone.
on? Leicester
I can feel
Crest.
it. Sebastian cannot take away
Got
my
a date
pain.
before us. What
Perhaps
do
you
you
can help me to
what?
understand.
Like, come on.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I
You've
should
got a nice
probably
body.
rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Confringo!
In my book.
Expelliarmus!
You are the inevitable.
Confringo!
Oh, it's crap. Are you quite finished? Are you sure?
Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. You will suffer.
Levioso!
As if out.
Depulso! Confringo!
Out. Let's get this. No!
Confringo!
I will little moon come.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio,
I've heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Cabalzo.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay, uh-oh.
was an accident!
Hello there. Perhaps you can help.
Imelda Ray.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Oh, yeah.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree.
If it's helpful, Deeg has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
I want that green one. I want the green one. I want the green. Go, go, go. Let's go. I want a blue one too.
I'll never believe this.
No! Shit, I just died. Guess I'll take another green. And then there's the blue.
I'll look after you.
Hell yeah.
Revelio.
No? Okay.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath.
Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound.
Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
But, not enough room to let them out here.
Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
What exactly did you think of?
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Whoa. That's cool.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Most excellent.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Alright, that's cool.
Is it autosave or
What?
does this autosave?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, manual save. Okay, I'm going in for a shower.
You do that.
So I'll be back in like
astronomy.
45 minutes.
You do that.
So bye-bye.
Okay. He thinks I care.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand.
Oh god.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before into the world. Glacius. There
What are you doing?
Catching them quickly.
Jesus, Thomas.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Thomas, Jesus, cat, please. What's this? Okay, Thomas, lie down.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so
Not
looking
if my
forward
cat
to seeing
decides he
you
wants to
lose.
just climb all over me. Okay, lie down. Oh jeez, okay, we're just going into it, okay.
Made it.
22 rings? God damn. Yeah, no. Okay, Thomas, the actual... Come on. Yeah, you just made me miss a fucking ring.
Brilliant.
Love, I am destroying your time. Even with my cat sabotage star, I have destroyed you. And I'm guessing that's cool.
This is rather fun.
Let's go. Easy dubs. Take the L, whatever your name was.
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you.
Oh.
All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Alright. Shit, I gotta return to this dude. I might just fast travel over there. Whoops. Hogsmeade. Where'd it go? There.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude?
Revelio.
Astronomy wing. Charms, astronomy. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Cat?
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The
Mate, I just fucking left you.
Stop by the shop when you can.
Yeah, fuck off.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
This is where Dumbledore died.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here,
I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh yeah. Man, this is trippy, because yeah, this is exactly where Dumbledore died.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Astronomy's cool, I will say.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shaw was talking about.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart.
She's
Not
right
how
there.
I wanted to spend my evening.
Hey, mate.
Expelliarmus! Confront them!
Yeah. Can I grab the page? There we go.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
Yeah.
Hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
I don't know where I'm going.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
A caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that... Oh, fuck yeah.
As I expected.
Can we open it? I have no idea where I'm going.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Okay. Zoom.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Oh.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
What's this gobbledygook thing about? Alright, looks like the next main quest is locked, okay. Race level 17. We must learn Wingardium Leviosa before you can start the quest. I need to complete Professor Garlic's assignment before I can continue. Professor Garlic. Professor Garlic wants me to field test a venomous tentacular and a mandrake. Should I need any seeds or plants, I can visit Dogweed and Death Cab. My field guide cannot get me through this assignment, but my map could prove useful. So I need Dogweed and Death Cab. Weird name. I'm gonna say it's in Hogsmeade. Not too sure. Okay. That's Magic Neat. That's J. Pippin's. Tom, that's Ollivander's. That's the that one. No. Is it not? Honeydukes. Actually, what's that under the... Oh, okay. This one. Hmm. Can I use spells, the Depulso on books?
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
500, 600. Can rip off. I can sell stuff. That'll probably get me enough.
But
Why
your
not?
things will be safe with
Let's
me
just
until they're
sell.
sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Oh,
That
I'm
one
always thrilled when a
and
young one makes a
Mandrake.
wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Cool. Now what? Quest. Quest of Garlic. Use a Mandrake on multiple enemies. So I gotta find like a place that's got multiple spawns. I can't summon a broom here. Okay, neat. Love that. Can I do it? Oh, there's a book page up here. Oh, sort of. Nah, I'll be better using thinger. That one. Oh yeah. Can I use my broom? There we go. So to find just like this.
A castle. Must have been.
What was that? I shall get that goblin health back.
Got it, and now I just need to use
Assignment's all finished. Protego! Stupefy!
easy.
What's that?
Confringo!
Get out. Gotcha. Attend to biology class during the day. Actually, I do have a bunch of this to do. 2 talent points. Well, considering I do have Glacius now. And a pulse, yeah. Sure, why not? Map. Hogwarts. This one. This one.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It's gonna.
I believe you are ready to learn.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to
swish and
flick.
flick. Wingardium Leviosa. It's not Leviosa. Leviosa.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a seventh year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
And another talent point. Let's go. I think I did everything in spells for now. What's this? Okay. Dark Arts. A curse effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Core. Whoa. Whatever. That won't do. Probably be useful. Ow. Alright, Arresto momentum. There's the thing though. Acquire and use an invisibility potion and a thunderbrew potion against enemies. In the shadow of the bloodline, Sebastian and speak with Sebastian. Maybe do that one, I guess. Well, I need to in the Great Hall. Okay, easy. Because I think the other one, the main story quest, is nighttime. I can always change the date. Speak with Sebastian.
Anything to do with the dark arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Dark
Anything
arts.
to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, me and Gryffindor.
I won't give up.
Okay.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the
Dark
answers
arts.
we need.
Is this how I unlock like Vada Kedavra or not? I am
Dark
curious.
arts do pique my interest.
Not because I want
There's more to
unforgivable
dark
curses.
magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Oh.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Sebastian, you asshole.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yes.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment,
That's
his family
rough.
cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's rough.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Yeah, I'm learning about
Ominous understand.
the Cruciatus
He'll
curse.
change his mind.
Oh yeah. Go to what map? No, I didn't ask for the live. Okay, no worries. World map. There you go. Really? What are they at there? Alright. Track, and we'll go here.
Another adventure, are we?
Dark wizards these days that make everything.
It's alright. Realm. Boom.
Would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the
Yeah, no way we're
tangible
doing it this
proof
early in the
that
game.
offers a single
Surely
note.
there's a lot more
It is
after it,
why I
right?
followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do
No
not
way,
see any
bro.
guards,
Still
but
on
we should still
Hogwarts
try
Legacy.
to be as quiet
No
as
way
possible.
your
Harlow
fat
is here,
ass
after all.
is talking.
How long was I in this here for, mate?
I don't fucking know. It's not like I'm timing you. It's a bit weird.
Wouldn't surprise me, but anyway.
That's weird, but sure. Whatever you say.
Oh, I can't say. I need my glasses down.
I wonder what that does.
Damn, where's my glasses?
No idea.
That did it.
Okay.
When did I ask? I didn't.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's how I feel. Anyway,
Well,
bye-bye.
Okay.
I'm going in my dinner.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
How do I...
Levioso.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homura. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
It's Buckbeak! No! Don't you king dare kill it.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our
Nanya.
chance. Go!
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up.
I
to
was
the
in the
roof.
kitchen banging
Somewhere.
on stuff and I heard, no!
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
That's
What
nice.
happened?
How about you just shush?
How about I don't?
How about you shush?
Ah, ha ha ha. Where'd my phone go? Right there.
My son. Where's my son?
Ain't no way Hoglogs Legacy is ready to play.
Ain't no way Roblox Legacy is ready to play. That's crazy, chat.
I said Hoglogs.
Roblox Legacy?
I said
That's
Hoglogs.
crazy.
I'm 27 gigabytes out of 81.
Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
On YouTube.
Depulso.
Ain't Fluffy. What do I watch? Sideman Secret Santa.
I'm failing
Hogwarts
to
Legacy live stream with 3 watching.
That's crazy.
Leviosa.
Or Mr. Who's the Boss? I built the dream smart home gym.
Not the safest place
Oh
to
god,
sneak
now he's
into.
in the gym. Jesus. I've been following all that stuff. Ah!
It's Totalis.
Oh, if I said that 3 seconds later.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. I finally got my second one.
God, do you ever like just stop yapping?
No, not really.
Yeah, figured.
It's Totalis.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Alohomora.
Oh, God.
What?
They got Vic Star 1, 2, 3 on Sunrise.
Oh, Jesus. Not they know Vicstar, but they don't know Laser Beam. That's crazy. I bet a Laser Beam mustn't be that famous. Where do I go? I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, perhaps right up there. Oh. Alright.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Leviosa!
No! I want the wall. I'm gonna watch this.
You do
Hello,
that.
Lenora. Revelio. Accio.
I have zero idea what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. This way. Supposed to be up a level. This way.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
exhilarating.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Wait, this is mine? Wait, how do I... Oh my fucking god, that's sick.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
That's cool. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe on your way out. Aiden, you are a fucking asshole. As always.
Excuse me? What are you on, mate? Hope you die.
Whoa. Okay, bit far.
No, I'm being truly honest.
Wow. That's... okay. Bye-bye. Especially Aiden, because he's now dead to me.
Yawn.